Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera.
And is having a tasty salad.
Yeah, so let's hope we don't hear it this time. Anyway, so you know what? I wanted to talk about this. I know it's a couple days late, but it's still, I wanted to kind of keep myself up to date with certain things like transactions. So let's talk about Riley Nash. Riley Nash was kind of I don't want to say an unremarkable player, but the style wasn't overly eccentric. He has been waived by the Winnipeg Jets and has been claimed off waivers by the Tampa Bay Lightning. So Riley Nash's tenure in Winnipeg is not long. It's just this season. 15 games he played in. He amounted 0 goals, 0 assists, and 0 points on the year. However, that was never the type of player he is. And this is going to kind of be, I guess, a kind of discussion on, hey, Tampa, what should you expect from this player? And Winnipeg Jets fans, what do you think how should we feel about this player leaving? Riley Nash, for all intents and purposes, I bet is a nice person, but he doesn't do a lot. And I don't mean that in a bad work ethic. I mean his play style is literally defense first, defense last, defense everywhere in between. So, for example, he was a -1, which is actually decent, considering he only played fourth line minutes, and usually fourth line you're not having the best line matchups. He mounted for 2 penalties, 2 2-minute penalties. And in the course of 15 games, he only had 7 shots on net for a shooting percentage of 0. And a face-off percentage of 53%. So that's actually decent. I don't know how many face-offs he took, though, but 53%. And honestly, looking through his career, it doesn't seem like he takes too many face-offs because he's more of a depth guy. However, his face-off percentages are actually really respectable, with the lowest coming in his rookie season. But as he's progressed kind of to between 49% and 50% type guy, which is about half and half, which is respectable in terms of the face-off circle. With him, though, it's entirely defense, and that's what you're getting. So what you're getting is what I like to call a utility player. You use him in certain locations and on the ice that you need a player to fill a hole, for example, in the lineup. You are not using him when you're running your line, when you're running all 4 lines, for example, and going, okay, first line, second line, third line, fourth line, we need scoring on our lines. You're not running him when you're doing that. What you're doing is you run him, for example, we used him for our fourth line predominantly when we actually were only running 2 forwards on our fourth line and 7 defense. What we did was he would get about 7 minutes on the ice, and that was about it. However, you should only really use him, especially penalty killing. And the Jets' penalty kill has struggled. However, that's not really a problem with him. He's actually stayed somewhat consistent defensively. It's just the players around him and the systems that were working that kind of failed him on that. Also, I would say the Jets tried experimenting him with the guy in front of the net on the power play. Don't do that. Don't do that. He didn't get a single point on a power play system, on power play 1. So that should just tell you right away that we don't do it. But yeah, overall, you know what? Respect to anybody who plays for the Winnipeg Jets. I have to give that, give respect for anybody who wears the jersey, plays for us. At the same time, he didn't really do anything, but you know what? It's kind of one of those things where on the scale of Tanev to Kane, on terms of like players that used to play for us and my feelings towards them, he fits more on the Tanev side. And yes, that should be a real scale. He fits right around here. Inoffensive.
You could also put Lemieux somewhere on that scale.
There you go. As time went on. But anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Comment down below your thoughts on Riley Nash and his tenure here. And what are your thoughts maybe on the penalty kill as well since he's left. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we really do appreciate that. We're hoping to hit 650 by the end of the year. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.